It'll be the Heat off the tip. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Lowry. That one no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Now here's Hero. Over to the left wing. Lowry against Van Vliet. Hero for three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Now here's Martin. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. Free throw line jumper. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Lowry against Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Butler passes to Adebayo, and Adebayo slams it in.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Butler with a steal. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Siakam. Van Vliet up top. Counted by Adebayo. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Adebayo. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Driving inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The three is up. Doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. Martin inside. Working on Siakam. Right side, Butler. Back to Adebayo. Miami, no good that time either. The Raptors with a lead. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Siakam with it. Pass to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Love is checked in for Adebayo. Robinson comes in for Martin. Oladipo is checked in for Hero. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. Butler. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs. And Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Butler hits them both. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff. Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Anunoby. Oladipo with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Love, a screen on Barnes. Oladipo, the pass to Love, and he buries his first look.
Every time you put Kevin Love in a screen and roll situation, he's so smart at making the right decision.
Outside Robinson, pass to Butler, out to Oladipo. Butler, a screen on Van Vliet. Oladipo, the pass to Love. Offline with a three. For Toronto, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Here's Pirtle, shakes him. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Check out the big man running the floor. Pirtle on the rim run. His reward is a bucket.
For 3, Robinson. No luck on that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. It's Barnes on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Now here's Butler. Pass to Robinson. It's stolen by Barnes. He gets it off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Raptors out in front, up by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Setting the floor for Miami. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Strus in at the small forward position.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Hero finds Adebayo. Now here's Martin to the right side. Lowry, good. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
Martin. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
They'll credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Miami?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
He drops it from range.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Lowry brings the double team. Trent for three. Strus grabs the miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here's Benton. He's got 5. Trent outside. There's the 3. They get it again. Here's Achua. Nice move. Achua with the dunk.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Benton. Pass to Boucher. Lets the three fly. Here's Achua. Tries again. And he lays it in. Now it's a three-point Toronto lead.
It's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Adebayo, that's good.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Trent outside, fires the three. Barton, the pass to Trent. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And there's the rejection. They recover it. Adebayo against Achua. Adebayo passes to Martin. Clock at 6. Adebayo tipped back in for 2.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Trent with a screen on Lowry. Pass to Trent. Right wing. Here's Benton. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Barton. And he drives in. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Achua with it, guarded by Adebayo. All by himself. Pushing it up now. Achua with the dunk.
Well, we know Trent Jr. can flat shoot the basketball, but he has to balance that with his passing. Nice delivery there.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Strus. Martin inside, covered by Boucher. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. A line change here for Toronto. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Miami. 29 seconds left in the first half of this game. Barnes with a screen on Lowry. Down low. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Jimmy Butler. Barnes, no good on the free throw.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
It's stolen by Barnes. With 4 on the clock. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man.
And so it's Toronto, ending the quarter up 10. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Adebayo, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Kevin Love's checked in for Martin. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Miami trailing. Stolen by VanVleet. 3 on 3. Oh! vicious dunk by Barnes.
Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
Butler finds Hero. Pass to Lowry. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Maybe the most defining aspect of Kyle Lowry's career has been that competitive spirit. This guy has got vision, scoring ability, but he's always been team first.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Oladipo comes in for Hero.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Butler. It's stolen by Barnes. Three-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, that's a little nastiness to Jimmy Butler's game. He says, you want me to get close to the cup? I got that.
Here's Anunoby, and it's blocked by Martin. Butler finds Martin. Butler up top. He has 6. Martin, the pass to Lowry. No good there. And Toronto will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to VanVleet. Outside Barnes. Takes a 3. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 5 assists in the game.
How quick with that shot off the catch with Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
And the Heat with some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Robinson comes in for Martin. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. Knocked loose. Left side Butler. Out to the wing. Love passes to Butler. The 3 is up. Banton pulls it in.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Pass to Trent. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. From the left block. Banton, 5 to shoot. Trent, the pass to Boucher. Floats one up. The shot comes out, and Miami will go the other way with it.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Banton. Back to Achua. To the paint. Outside Butler. Screen by Robinson. Barton against Butler. Love passes to Butler. Here's Vincent. Fires from deep. Achua with a rebound. Trent on the wing. He's guarded by Oladipo. Achua with the dunk.
That's That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score it, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Pirtle. To the inside. Van Vliet with it. Fires the three. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Toronto shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Hero. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Siakam outside. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Siakam, the pass to Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Scotty Barnes.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He was not pleased with the team's focus, saying, quote, "We're being flat out reckless. We have to settle down and tighten things up. No more turnovers." Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pirtle up top. Kicks it out to Siakam. Barnes with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Stolen by Lowry. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Inside, Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Van Vliet double team inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Martin. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pirtle with the ball to the middle. Here's Van Vliet. An easy 2 on the layup. And now a 12-point Raptor lead.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Hero, the pass to Martin. Now Adebayo. Back to Martin. Just 5 on the clock. And he's going for the oop here. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And he's all alone. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
So fast to get out in transition. Pascal Siakam, dangers in the open floor.
Butler passes to Martin. Will it go? Miami, no good that time either. The Raptors shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Barnes against Butler. Pass to Van Vliet. 16 feet out. Here's Pirtle. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 16.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Raptors.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore a team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night has been for Scotty Barnes.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus. Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
So Miami ends up going with a new group.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Anunoby on the take. Kicks it out to Siakam. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Oladipo against Anunoby. For three, Robinson. Rebound by Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Pritchard on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 5. Stolen. Now the Raptors moving it up. Barnes with the ball. Van Vliet wide open. The three-pointer is right on target.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Tatum against Barnes. Tatum dishes to Williams. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Toronto ball.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Anunoby is screen on Smart. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Tatum no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good again that time.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Siakam outside. Back to Anunoby. Siakam with it. Picked up by Brown. Anunoby has the open look. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Van Vliet against Smart. He kicks it to Horford. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Brown the pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Siakam misses.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Anunoby. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. 9-point game. Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Smart play by Tatum. Using the fake to get the contact, get to the line, little easy 2.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Trent subbed in for OG Anunoby. And a new group in for the Celtics. Mike Muscala is checked in for Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Al Horford. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Marcus Smart. Young pass to Barnes. Wing sets a screen for Barnes. Pass to Achua. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Trent. Floats one. The kick out to Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. Shoots over Brogdon. Misses off the left iron.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
White the pass to Brogdon. Back to White. Stolen by Van Vliet. The shot and game clock separated by 4 to the middle. Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Tatum kicks to White. Stolen by Van Vliet. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. That one good for 2. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Love watching Tatum shoot with decisiveness. He feels like no one can guard him.
And so it's Toronto. 13.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors. On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Williams up in the forward spots. Malcolm Brogdon out there with White, and it's Muscala in at the 5. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Achua finds Barton. His 3-pointers off the mark. Celtics trail by 13. The 3 from Tatum. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. It's Trent on the wing. White covering. Here's Benton. The offensive rebound. The pass to Boucher. 5 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Martin inside the line. And it's White with the rebound.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Tatum's shot is off. Raptors leading by 13. Pass to Trent. Pass to Boucher. A crossover. It's deflected. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Muscala. Horford comes in for Grant Williams. Brown, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Smart subbed in for Derek White. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Right wing, Achua with it, outguarded by Smart. Boucher passes to Achua. Boucher kicks to Trent. Back to Boucher. And again, no good by Toronto. Celtics trail by 11. Inside, got a piece of it. Boucher with the steal. Martin passes to Banton. Trent, a screen on Smart. There's the triple. And Gary Trent Jr. gets the 3. Trent's got 6 points. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Tatum finds Horford and finished off by Horford.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Trent, a screen on Smart. Martin in the corner. Achua in the corner. Pass to Benton. It's Trent on the wing. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that was a courageous drive by Brown. He knows the defense is right there, and he's like, yeah.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good from Brown. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. No good on the second free throw. Raptors leading by 13. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Nice shot by Pirtle.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
The kick out to Tatum. Brown against Anunoby. And then Brown with the dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Anunoby against Brown, and he goes in for the dunk.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Steps back. Smart kicks to Horford. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Siakam's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Van Vliet against Tatum. Right side Horford from deep. And that one is off. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Thank you, David, and we'll be back at...
Your Raptors, 35. The Celtics, 16.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Anunoby with the screen for VanVleet. Kicks it out to Siakam. A new 14 for the Raptors. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Smart with the ball. They get a hand on it. Stolen by VanVleet. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
VanVleet kicks to Barnes. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Smart passes to Brogdon. Back to Smart. On the wing, Williams. And stolen by Barnes. Now the pass to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Off target from 3-point range. Celtics trail by 21. Outside, Horford. Off on the layup. In Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. The Celtics shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. The shot by Brogdon, wide open. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto leading by 21. Passes it to Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. And another shot. Here's Pirtle. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Brogdon against Barnes. Now, here's Brogdon.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And the Raptors with possession. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Kicks to Barnes. Siakam for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Horford with the screen on Van Vliet. Smart passes to Williams. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Smart's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Siakam misses. Celtics trail by 20. And here we go with Horford running up the court. Smart deciding where to go with it. There's Brown with the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes down low. Guarded by Smart. Kept alive. Anunoby in the corner. For 3, Siakam trains the 3-pointer. Siakam's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Brown finds Brogdon. And stolen by Siakam. From the arc. That shot no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Brown outside. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He has 7.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. No good on the 3. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Boston. Pass to Horford. Brogdon against Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the defense comes at Brogdon hard, but he shoots through. Good technique helped him get that one off.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. From deep 3-point range, that one misses. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Raptors lead by 19. We'll be back shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Boston, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out there with Tatum, and it's Brogdon in at the 3 slot. Rebound by the Raptors.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Back to Trent, takes the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Boston shooting 43% from the floor. Tatum looking around. At the elbow, Horford. And here's Brogdon from the arc. It's hauled in by Trent. Raptors leading by 22. Pass to Boucher. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon.
great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Mike Muscala comes in for Williams. And it's White in for Brogdon. And Burton throws it down.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
The kick out to Brown. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Celtics ball.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Tatum, that's for two. The wing jumper off target.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Barton finds Trent. The kick out to Barton. Launches a three. It's Barton on the wing, beyond the arc. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
For Boston, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. They need a good offensive possession. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Horford. Brown the pass to Muscala. Celtics passing it around. And White kicks to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Muscala. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his fourth rebound in this one. And there's the pass to Barton. Inside. And it's Trent in the corner. From downtown, drains it from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Brown inside, Barton defending, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's going to go on Will Barton.
A wing who wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And he's good on the second. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Manton, the pass to Trent.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Barton left side for three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Feeds it to White. And stolen by Barton. Passes to Achiuwa. Williams with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Fred VanVleet.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Boston also with the sub. Smart's checked in. Barnes kicks to VanVleet. And the three off target.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Smart passes to Tatum. VanVleet against Smart. Tatum no good. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
8 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Williams. Here's Horford. Misses the shot. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the one. Here's Brown. It's not going to go for him. The Heat go the other way with it. Pass to Lowry. Jacks up a three. Hauled in by Brown.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Tatum. He can't get it to go. Good D by Adebayo. Here's Lowry. About a minute played here so far in the first. Martin outside. The three. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Adebayo driving in, and Adebayo slams it in.
And Bam just getting way up that time and finishing with ferocity.
Pass to Horford. And here's Tatum. Horford, a screen on Butler. Smart outside. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Adebayo over to help. Lowry with a steal.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Now here's Smart. With the crossover. The rebound by Lowry.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Butler finds Martin. Martin with a screen on Tatum. Here's Butler. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to a shot.
Here's Smart. Right side, Williams. Over Adebayo. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Smart.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Hero on the wing. 4-3. The shot off that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well. But Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Williams, a screen on Lowry. Smart passes to Williams. Miami grabs the miss. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Lowry against Smart. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Horford against Martin. And here's Brown for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Hero for 3. It doesn't go for him. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now here's Horford. The 3 ball. Knocks down the long J.
hear the term stretch four right there. Horford from the perimeter.
Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brown. The three. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Butler. It's Martin on the wing. 16 feet out. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner. Wow. Incredible. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat out in front. They lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement. That's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Grant Williams out there with Griffin. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. Pass to Vincent. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
Boston ball.
Brogdon with the ball. Down low. Williams misses.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Boston trailing. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The offensive rebound. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Oladipo. Here he goes. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Outside Brogdon. Back to Williams. Love grabs the miss. Well, the Heat shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by White. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
To the paint. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Now a timeout called by Boston. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Give them a round of applause.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Smart. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Vincent. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the middle. Robinson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Oh, Tatum slams slams it home.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Pass to Strus. Soft touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 7. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The shake kicks it out to Smart. Horford, a screen on Robinson. Smart passes to Horford. He gets it in there. Horford's got 5 points.
And Horford outstanding at the screen there. He knows how to dive aggressively to the basket off the pick, expects the pass. That's difficult to guard.
Tatum with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Tatum passes to Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Now just a 3-point Miami lead.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Strus. Tatum against Robinson. Here's Jovic out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Yurtseven, a screen on Smart. Steps back outside Strus. Pure from 3-point range. Strus has got his second basket.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Horford outside. Here's Tatum. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Here's Jovic. Off target from 3-point range. Right side Brown. Going inside. That one drops for him. He's got 6.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Heat. They lead by a bucket. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Hero. Martin, the pass to Lowry. Back to Martin. Second chance effort. It's picked off. Tipped. Outside Brogdon. Here's Hauser. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top. Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
White for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Derek White.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero with it. Picked up by Griffin. Adebayo, no good. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. And the bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Butler passes to Lowry. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Kevin Love's checked in for Adebayo. Lowry, no good on the free throw.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Griffin in the post, covered by Love. Griffin, a screen on Lowry. And it's Brogdon missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Griffin against Love. Lets it go from deep. Outside Brogdon. Pass to White. Launches a three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hero with it. Picked up by Griffin. Butler with the ball. From the arc. He buries it from 3. Butler's got 9 points.
Well, Jimmy Butler is a wing that you're going to have to stay connected to out there. That was a sweet stroke.
And the Heat making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Okay, Heat fans, show some love for your Heat dancers.
Butler against Tatum. The 15-footer. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide-open man.
Oladipo outside. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall. And the Celtics going the other way now. Tatum inside. Butler covering. Tatum can't hit.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Butler can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. On the wing, Tatum fires the 3. The rebound by Lowry. Miami's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Brown draws the double. Inside. Smart. The kick to Tatum for the lead. Hits the trifecta. 11 points in the game.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Butler on the wing. On the take. Horford with the block. And they're able to recover.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, Caleb Martin.
First free throw is good. Zeller's checked in for Miami. Hits both from the stripe. Now here's Smart. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Lays it up and banks it in. Smart's gotten his second bucket.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Martin outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Zeller. Sinks that one from the post. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Smart outside. Pass to Brown. Good work defensively by Oladipo. It's all tied in Miami. And coming up as soon as we return from break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Tatum drives in. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Williams. Horford outside. 4 on the clock. Shoots from the right block. Tatum, shot is good.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
That's good from Butler. Butler hits them both. Now Smart. Outside Tatum. Williams, a screen on Butler. Here's Tatum. Takes it inside.
Taking it strong. Tatum forcing his way to the line. Playing aggressive.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Here's Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they recover it. Adebayo passes to Butler. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Tatum. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And Adebayo slams it in.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Smart against Lowry. Smart passes to Brown. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Hero. Well, the Heat shooting at a respectable 49%. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. The 3 is up. Lowry, no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Smart for 3. The rebound by Lowry for Miami. They've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Shoots over Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum.
Well, the defense has to overcommit there. You got to get out to Kyle's shot. And that's a real smart play there.
And Boston calls time here.
Celtics call timeout. All right, crowd. It's time to get out of your seats. That's right.
And the Heat making a change here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. That free throw, no good.
The thing that makes Kyle Lowry so exceptional and special for the role that he plays is he can create offense for himself, he can create offense for his teammates, and he winds those in so seamlessly.
White, he's checked in for Boston. Brogdon comes in for Smart. White drives in. Horford for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Jovic. Hero outside. To the inside. Horford with a steal. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Jovic. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Heat lead by 2.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Yes, it's good.
Everybody knows that the ball is going to Horford in that situation because he routinely makes big shots.
Oladipo on the wing. Back to Adebayo. Out to Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on White.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Jason Tatum. He's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Malcolm Brogdon.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Williams, a screen on Lowry. Here's Smart. Denied by Adebayo.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Hero. And he buries it.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Smart against Lowry. Outside Tatum. 46 seconds left in the final quarter. And no good. Good work defensively by Oladipo.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. Pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Love is checked in for Miami. Butler comes in for Oladipo. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser, he's checked in for Tatum.
And we've seen some moments where Bam has had to step up and be a leader on times like this, including going to the line in important moments.
And Boston calls time here. They're down by 4. There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Boston, trailing by 4. Horford outside. Pass to Hauser. It's Smart on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Love grabs the miss. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Yep, that one goes. And the Heat lead by 6.
And he shines brightest in these moments. What a tough shot by Kyle Lowry.
And here's Brown for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Lowry outside. Down low. So it's Miami picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry.
About this, what you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clock at 6. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Pirtle with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Nobody near Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Siakam left side. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry drives in, and Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Pass to Burton. Butler with the steal. Hero with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Hero kicks to Adebayo. That one doesn't drop. And Toronto will come the other way. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Martin with a screen on VanVleet. The drive by Lowry. Passes it to Martin. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And the pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Again, Adebayo missing.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Anunoby finds Siakam. The tray. Anunoby, good.
This is one of the best aspects of Anunoby's game. Let someone else initiate, you finish the job.
Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get your better scores some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And again, Toronto with the triple.
A shot that Siakam continues to hone, needs to keep taking and making threes.
Outside Butler. The shake. And it's good on the way in.
Well, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes passes to VanVleet. Back to Barnes. There's VanVleet. And there's the drive. And the rebound goes to Martin.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
The Heat with the lead. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. This one for 3. Rebound by the Heat. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep. So we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Here's Hero. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Hero passes to Martin. Back to Hero. Outside Butler. Outside, Martin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Barnes against Butler. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Outside, Hero. Here's Martin. Back to Hero. Three-pointer, Butler. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
Miami Heat, your Heat Youth Dance Team. Here we go, fans.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Banton in at the point. Oladipo against Trent. Pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Oladipo taking his time here. Passes it to Vincent. Robinson on the wing. Kicks it out to Love. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Vincent. Off target from outside. Raptors leading by 5. There's the pass to Trent. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game, and they have a deep understanding of basketball. You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Jovic passes to Butler. Second chance effort. No good there. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Here's Banton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Here's Butler after the Raptors pick up 2. Pass to Jovic. Here's Vincent. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Achua. Toronto working the ball around now. A dunk by Achua.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's Butler. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
It's stolen. Passes to Siakam. Now here is Pirtle. 1:36 left to play here in the half. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
7'2" wingspan, OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Here's Butler. Good D by Barnes.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Anunoby, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Shot on the wing. Again, Toronto.
Nice shot. OG Anunoby showing confidence. Should be a big part of this offense for years to come.
Outside, Martin. Lowry against Van Vliet. Martin with the screen for Lowry. Back to Martin. Stolen by Van Vliet. The three from Barnes sinks the three-pointer. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
Scotty Barnes gets a little room to shoot the corner three, and he drains it.
Butler passes to Martin. Back to Butler. Shot to stop the run, and so Miami again turning it over.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Heat. Max Strus comes in for Jimmy Butler. Anunoby has screen on Lowry. Launches it. And again, Toronto with the triple.
We've talked about it. Be ready when your number's called. OG Anunoby's very accountable, and he's been very active on the offensive end.
Strus finds Adebayo. Right side Hero. Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A big-time effort for
Your Miami Heat, 17. The Raptors, 35.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Raptors leading by 20. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Siakam passes to Barnes. Misses the three. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And Lowry has it in the corner. Here's Martin. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And again, it's the Heat missing. Toronto shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Robinson's checked in for Butler. And it's Oladipo in for Tyler Hero. Now here is Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Anunoby with the screen for Van Vliet. It's good from long range.
Off the screen, going to work. Van Vliet just puts out so much effort in everything he does.
Anunoby finds Pirtle. Toronto working the ball around now. Back to Barnes. Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
And Siakam throws it down.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Anunoby.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Outside for Lowry. They get the rebound and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
A different look for Miami. Love check in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus comes in for Oladipo. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Van Vliet. He has 6. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. The pass to Adebayo. And again, the turnover by the Heat. Here's Van Vliet. And the Raptors with possession. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Anunoby off target with his 3. And stolen by Siakam. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Miami has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Robinson kicks to Strus to the inside. Kicks it out to Love. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going to the break, holding in it. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
First personal foul.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Gary Trent. There's Boucher out there with Achua. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Banton in at the point guard. Now, here's Oladipo, and it goes down 2 points. Oladipo's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Heat. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Achua in the corner. Puts up a 3. Vincent with the rebound. And Miami shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Junior.
That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Miami with the ball. Pass to Oladipo. Lets a floater go. Toronto grabs the miss. Boucher sets a screen for Trent. That 3 off the mark. And here are the Heat now. To the left side wing. Here's Vincent going inside. Offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. That shot off. He'd have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Vincent the pass to Yurtsevin. Oladipo for 3, and again the turnover by the Heat.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
We've gone about 1.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Barton drives in. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Out to the right wing. Over to the left wing. Off target from three-point range. Achua's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Strus finds Zeller. Back to Strus. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Barton with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And Barton throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And it's the Heat with the ball after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
And simply look at how Oladipo is built. Dude has a huge upper body. It is hard to check that.
Butler, he's checked in for Yurtsevin. Oladipo hits them both. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
They double team Siakam. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Hits it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 12 points in just the second half. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Oladipo. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Pirtle. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for OG Anunoby.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat. And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
The Raptors have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. A 3 from Barnes. Not going to go that time. And Miami the other way now. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Van Vliet wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Now here's Van Vliet. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, and stolen by Love. Robinson for 3. Siakam pulls it in. Here's Toronto now. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. Oh, they were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Raptors ball.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's the three. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner. ready for the game ahead of them. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Off to a good start as he hits it. First shot attempt. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Williams, and finished off by Williams.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Kicks it out to Siakam. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Smart. Drills it from outside. Smart's got 5 points so far.
Boy, that's a terrific job from Marcus Smart handling the basketball. He is relentless in how he's attacking the defense.
For Boston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Now Tatum, after Marcus Smart missing on that last 3-pointer. Tatum against Barnes. Tatum no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Poke loose, and the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
VanVleet with it. Takes a 3. Here's Anunoby, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Barnes finds Anunoby, and stolen by Horford. Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by VanVleet. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Smart wide open, he fires. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
VanVleet can't get it to go. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 6-point lead. Pass to Williams. Brown outside.
2 minutes.
Left side, Smart. Just 4 to shoot. It's tipped. Nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. Boston leading by 6. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Tatum with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Barnes against Tatum. Here's Williams. Tatum trying to break free. Williams can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 9. Anunoby in the corner. It's stolen by Brown. VanVleet against Smart. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum finds Horford. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Anunoby is screen on Smart. Here's the pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Down low, they could use a bucket.
I'll tell you, 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth men's team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Tatum. To the middle. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Tatum. Horford's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. Here's Barton. He can't get it to go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside, Horford. Outside, Williams. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by the Raptors.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Banton. Nice move. Back to Boucher. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Banton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose. The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
Trent with the wide open look. Drops in the tray. Trent's got it back down to single digits for the Raptors.
It's inexcusable to let Trent Jr. get room and space from the corner 3. He's just too dangerous. You got to make him put it on the deck.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The dunk by Achua.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Stolen by Van Vliet. A 3 ball. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, if you get Fred Van Vliet a look in space, good things are bound to happen.
The Celtics have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
Just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Barnes slapping it down.
That's big time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Boston trailing. Williams, a screen on Barnes. And here's Tatum for 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
The Celtics have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Horford with the screen on Van Vliet. Smart sinks that one from the post. Smart's got 10 points in the game.
I tell you, it's not often, but Marcus Smart working the pick and roll, effective in that particular instance.
Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Van Vliet's got the lead back up to 1 now for the Raptors. Brown feeling out a bit. Horford finds Brown. Back to Horford for the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes outside. On the wing, Anunoby. 4 seconds left, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Raptors. They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Marcus Smart getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Here's Tatum. Williams kicks to Brown. And here is Anunoby. He's got 8. Van Vliet wide open. And again, Toronto with the triple.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 10. Passes it to Tatum. Now Horford fires the 3. Lets it go from deep, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Derek White's checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Smart. And here's Barnes for 3. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. And Brogdon's got the ball here for the Celtics. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Brown against Pirtle. Three-pointer. That shot misses. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And a wide open look for Siakam. Good on the three-point shot. Siakam's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brown with it. Guarded now by Barnes. White looking around. He dishes it to Williams. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
At the line for 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. 1:57 left to play in the third.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Boston again missing. Raptors leading by 6. Martin with it. Brogdon picks him up. Martin passes to Trent. Knocks down the 3 ball. Trent's got 6.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And stolen by Horford. And a fast break now for the Celtics. White, wide open. He fires. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
There's the steal. Brown against Trent. There's the pick. Pass to Boucher. All alone. Barton kicks to Achua. In the corner, it's Boucher. 6 to shoot. There's 25 seconds left in the third. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Now a timeout called by Boston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's White. And that one released in time, but no good.
Well, there's just defensive chops by OG.
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We come back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Brown. Horford is out there with Derek White. And it's Griffin, and it's Brogdon in at point guard. That's the Boston 5. And to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. And the pass to Anunoby. Barnes with it. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
White against Barnes. White goes in. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. Tatum comes in for White, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brogdon. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Brown finds Tatum. Here's Williams. Pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Van Vliet looking around. Passes it to Anunoby. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Back to Smart. Five on the clock. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Toronto leading by 6. Van Vliet, right side. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred VanVleet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
Derek White's checked in for Brown.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Williams, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. White the pass to Horford. He kicks it to Tatum. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. They've held a 12-point lead early.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Van Vliet against Smart. Pass to White. Stolen by Van Vliet. From deep 3-point range, offensive rebound. The pass to Anunoby. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's good from long range. Van Vliet's got 11 points here in just the second half. Tatum against Barnes. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Van Vliet right side. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. White against Anunoby. Back to Smart. Outside, Horford. Clock at 4. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Pass to Van Vliet. from outside the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, third team foul.
Smart deciding where to go with it to stop the run. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, Marcus Smart will not let that last three go unanswered. He delivers one of his own.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. And they recover it. Siakam inside the three-point line. Offline. And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin. This was a very...
Oh, say does that star-spangled
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. A matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor. They can pass. You can run your offense through them. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Now here's Lowry. Martin outside. Pass to Butler. Another shot. Banked it in off the glass.
Hustle, you always get it from Butler. Picking up some second chance points.
Smart against Lowry. Adebayo with the rejection. Hero left side. Pass to Martin. Outside for Butler. He can't hit that time. And Boston going the other way now. Right side Brown. A sensational block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Williams with the screen. Tatum passes to Williams. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in. Williams has got 5 now.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him only to give it away. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Williams a screen on Martin. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Butler. Williams goes back up. Adebayo grabs the board.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Lowry finds Adebayo. The shot no good. Tatum with some nice D. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind. Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Butler against Tatum. Butler on the wing. Pass to Martin. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the three. Doesn't go that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Brown with it. Hero picks him up.
2 minutes.
Smart against Lowry. Smart up top to the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Horford for three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And again, the Heat missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Here's Martin. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, sweet move. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Celtics with the lead. Kicks it out to Smart. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go. Smart's got 7 points.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Smart with the ball. Martin picks him up. Williams misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Adebayo, that's good.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Over to the left wing. Horford for three. And the Celtics another three.
If you want to throw out of a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
Beyond the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics. Miami trailing. Setting the floor for the Heat. Kevin Love out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in a 2-guard. Adebayo, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. White against Oladipo. Here's Griffin. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Griffin's got his first bucket in this one.
At this stage in his career, Griffin brings with him a deep arsenal of moves inside.
Pass to Adebayo. Robinson, a screen on Williams. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move.